What's up, guys? BriarRabbit here. I am absolutely raging today, so I wanted to make a bitch session video about Call of Duty Black Ops 2. What I'd like to see is these things all disappear for Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know that they will. It's too late in the development to expect them to. They don't listen to me anyway, but man, I am so sick of snipers without flinch. It is absolutely mind-numbingly stupid that these snipers don't have flinch. You know, I understand that they're putting perks on to help them with that, but if I put 3 bullets into a guy and then he instantly zooms in and one-shots me, I mean, come on, it should be a little more difficult than that when you're getting shot. I'm not saying that quick-scoping doesn't belong in the game. You know, I think it's a valid way to play, but there should be some kind of flinch when they're getting shot, just like the rest of the guns, you know? So that is, I think, my #1 thing. Overall, I like snipers in the game. You know, it kind of adds a, how should I say, kind of a tactical way to move around in the game, because you know you don't want to run through certain areas where snipers are likely to be aiming through, and it just adds to the kind of fun and realism of the game to me that snipers are in there. The only thing I don't like is that they just don't flinch when they're shot. It's totally, it's ridiculous. It makes the snipers OP in my opinion. So the next one is the speed of the characters. I really think the speed of the characters needs to be reduced a little bit. Black Ops 2, these guys fly around the map. And, you know, while I like the fast-paced gameplay, and I think that the faster characters have made the camping style of gameplay a little less prevalent, just because it's so hard to get a guy who's running around a corner, you know, firing bullets into you. I do think that what happens is that it kind of fights with your internet connection. So what I mean is that the speed of the characters versus the ping or your ping time on your server or your host-based connection, I think the characters are just too fast, and that's why we have such a hard time with, you know, lag in this game and kind of random deaths that, you know, how many times have you shot 6 bullets into a guy, gotten 6 hit markers in a guy, and then he kills you, and then you watch his, you know, the replay of the kill, and it looks like you never shot him. You know, that I think is a lot of that is due to the speed of the game versus the speed of internet. I don't think internet is fast enough for the speed of this game yet. So hopefully, you know, hopefully in Ghosts, the dedicated servers, that's going to take care of a lot of what I'm talking about right now. But, you know, I really think that they're going to have to pull back a little bit on the speed of this game. It's just too damn fast for our internet connections to really handle. So the next one is lag. You know, obviously it's pretty related to the last one, but I really would like to see the dedicated servers make a big difference in the lag compensation. I don't know that it will. You know, there are currently games that use dedicated servers, and there's still lag on them. You know, Battlefield comes to mind. There are some definite issues with the way the lag compensation or the character movement works in Battlefield. I think it's gotten better over time, but, you know, it turned me off when I first started playing it. I didn't really dig it at all. So what I'm hoping is that in Ghosts, you know, we'll see a new online engine that'll really help fix a lot of these problems. I think definitely dedicated servers is going to help, because instead of, you know, if the host all of a sudden has a bad connection, you know, that messes up everybody's game. But now if one player in the game has a bad connection, it's not going to really affect everybody else in the game. It's just going to really affect him. With the dedicated servers, you know, they put these dedicated servers near areas that have really good internet, and they run really good internet to them, these huge data centers. So hopefully that's going to make all the difference in the world. The last thing I really wanted to talk about was I'm really hoping that the perk system in Ghosts doesn't have like 3 or 4 like must-have perks. So right now in Black Ops 2 we have lightweight, toughness, dexterity, and 99% of people are running these 3 perks. You know, lightweight is a must-have just because the speed of the game is so fast. You're at a disadvantage if you're not running it, especially combined with stock on the assault rifles. You feel like you're stuck in mud, you know, if you don't have those 2 things on the assault rifle. So the next one is toughness. You know, again, you have to have this. You have to be running this because everybody else is running it, so you're just going to lose every gunfight that, you know, is somewhat fair. Unless you just get the drop on everybody, you know, you have to be running toughness. And then dexterity. Everybody's running dexterity. It's not for the mantling. It's for the the faster gun draw when you're running, you know. And again, it's a must-have perk. You know, there's some classes that I'll switch up a couple of these. Lightweight, I try and keep. Toughness, I keep on anything but except for like SMGs and shotguns. And then dexterity, you know, unless I'm really not planning on, you know, running around a lot, I like dexterity. You know, you feel it when it's not there. If of the three, it's the one that I probably will give up the fastest. But still, it's, you know, it feels like you really need it. So hopefully in Ghosts, we're going to get more of a balancing act. You know, I like how they have this kind of point system for the perks in Ghosts, so that, you know, some perks are worth 1 point, some perks are worth 5 points, or one perk is worth 5 points. I don't know why that guy didn't kill me. And I hope that that'll kind of take care of some of these perk balancing issues, because it's fun to experiment and to have valid loadout options. But right now, it feels like there's a set perk loadout that is just right, you know, and that is lightweight, toughness, and dexterity. What do you guys think? Do you think, you know, do you think I got a valid point here? Do you think it's lightness, toughness, dexterity, or do you think that, you know, I'm missing something with the perks, or that, you know, really any loadout can be good as long as you win with it? Let me know what you think in the comments. That's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.